Made it. No, made it Central. All right. Two of my babies, they stayed up. The little man was knocked out though.
How do you feel about getting the primetime game on Saturday night national TV for the first time this season?
Yeah, we're really excited about just our opportunity, all right, and what this game means for us, all right, to earn a spot into the playoffs. So we're excited about that opportunity. Whether it's prime time or not, it doesn't matter to us. We just want to go out and play good football, play our brand of football, execute, and just play clean.
What do you do about keeping guys from getting overexcited? You've been in so many of these big games at second entry. A lot of these guys have.
Yeah, our guys have to understand, right, when that ball is kicked off, right, or the ball is snapped, like it doesn't matter about being overly excited. You have to be calm in a moment. You have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to be focused on what's in front of you. And that's just going out and executing the details of your job to the fullest. And when guys do that, that's how you play winning football, right? The excitement of the game really doesn't matter when that ball is snapped. You just got to go out and play the right way.
DeMeco, both CJ and Will talked about Sheldon Rankins and Robert Woods, how they talked to the team before the game on Saturday night. What does it mean to have veterans like that be able to speak and grab the attention of your younger players?
It means a lot when you have veterans who have seen a lot, been on many different teams, and things have gone. They've had success on other teams, and they've been around, a lot of good veterans that have taught them the way. So it's always good, I think, when you're veteran guys, right, with experience, they're able to talk to the younger guys or talk to the team and just talk about their experiences and what they've been through throughout their career in the NFL. And guys, their eyes are wide open, right? They're listening, right, taking in everything those guys have to say, because it means a lot when it comes from your teammates. And I think, it meant a lot for both guys, right, Sheldon and Robert, to speak to our guys.
It's been a long time since you guys last played the Colts, and both teams have changed a lot since then, for personnel, for everything. Where do you feel like you all have improved specifically since that game?
Yeah, we're a completely different team. They're a completely different team. For me, it's all, fresh start for us. I don't put much weight on that on the first game of the year. Just seeing, I started watching, it's like, man, who is this team, right? It seems like that was so long ago, playing that second game. So it's a fresh start for both teams. I think they have different players in, we have different players in, so it'll be a fresh start.
You all were able to, you talk about you all played probably your cleanest game, one penalty maybe. Like, what do you feel like was the difference that allowed you all not to get stepped on your own foot? So was it just an emphasis throughout the week, or what was it?
Playing clean football, it just comes to guys being just locked in, right, and locked in for the entire game. And I feel like our guys were really locked in throughout the week last week, and they were locked in, right, throughout the entire game. And that translated us playing clean football, right? It's something we've been talking about throughout the entire year, of us not hurting ourselves, or us not having something positive happen, and then we end up having negative plays because of a penalty or a missed execution. So it's just a matter of us getting out of our own way, and I think we did that yesterday, and it allowed us to play clean football, allowed us to be in position to compete and win a game.
The team has gone 9-5 since the 0-2 start. You guys have been on a good run. In terms of the cohesiveness and the guys' camaraderie, what do you see from them in terms of being a close team?
Our team has gelled together, and that's what you want. You want a close team. You want a connected team, and I feel like our guys are connected. We had a lot of different guys in and out at various times throughout the season, but our guys are connected. They're a tight team, and that's why I feel like we're playing better, right, because of that.
Coach, you talk about the team being connected. Can you talk about your connection with a player like Will Anderson Jr.? Yesterday he told us a story about when he got hurt in his sophomore season. I think it was the game before playing in Florida. He took a helmet to the knee, and he thought he was going to be out. We had a conversation with Coach Saban, and Coach Saban, talked to him. He played in, he went on to become the SEC Defensive Player of the Week against Florida. That type of connection that he has with Coach Saban, is that the type of connection that you have with him as well? And not that it's different, but just that close Alabama connection.
Right, yeah. when it comes to being connected to players, I try to make sure I'm as connected to all the guys as possible, right? It's a little tougher on the head coach level, but it's more work to do, and I just want to make sure we're all connected, understand that my biggest thing is players understanding that I'm here for them, right? And I'm here to serve our players and help them in any way possible, right? Just to see them be successful in their careers, right, throughout this season. Just want them to be successful players and also just successful men in the community. So I'm all about being connected with the players. I had a conversation with Will just about, his injury, just him pushing through, right? Will's a tough player. He's a competitor. He's a guy you got to try to hold back from not going on the field. And that's the mindset you want from all your players, right? He has that relentless mindset that he's going to be out there no matter what, and he's going to find a way to help us win games. So love Will for his mindset, love him for his toughness, right, and just his will to win.
I know you had your own team to focus on. But did you happen to maybe even look back on the highlights of the Texans last year, their week 18 win, and what you think if you did happen?
No, nothing. Never looked at a game from last year. Doesn't concern me.
Well, let me ask you, if I could ask you a different question. Nick Caserio has, he's kind of been here for a good minute and saw the team move down, and he's been a part of it. Can you talk maybe about his contribution and how you all have worked together to get to this point?
Yeah, Nick has done a great job when it comes to roster management, all right, adding players all throughout the offseason, throughout the draft process. Me and Nick have worked, we've worked step by step, right? We talk about every decision before it's made, right? We make sure we're on the same page. And I always say this, it works well when you see football the same, right? You know what type of players we're looking for, right? The skill set that we're looking for. Me and Nick are on the same page when it comes to that, and we've worked well together throughout this entire year.
How much does it help you, a game of this magnitude, considering how many close games you've played in up to this point?
I think throughout the year, we've seen a lot of different games. We've been in a lot of different games, won them a lot of different ways, lost some, where we were able to gain valuable learning lessons on what we can do different in those situations. So I think from that standpoint, our team has a ton of experience on what it takes to win games, no matter what it looks like, whether it's overtime, whether it's the last drive, all right, or the fourth quarter. Our guys have been there. They've been successful in those moments. So there is no situation where our guys are gonna blink or gonna be nervous about a moment. Our guys have been through it all, and we've been successful through the majority of those.
Can you talk about what it means to have, or what Desmond King has meant since he's been back? We talked about a lot of the other players, but what has he meant to this defense since he's come back?
Desmond has stepped up for us, and he's been a staple for us. He's stepped up, and when you talk about it's confident when you have a guy who's instinctive as him, a veteran presence, played a lot of football, but he's making plays for us. He's doing a really nice job of just communicating with the secondary, with the linebackers, just tying it all together. So really excited to be able to get Dez back here and just to see his value and what he's done, all right, for the team since he's been back here. He's made play after play after play for us, and we're happy to have him back and happy to just see his impact made on our team.
We see from him from an accuracy standpoint and tendency to kind of get on a roll against some defenses and welcomes.
Gardner has done a good job with his entire season, right? He's played really well for him. You talk about the accuracy, talk about him just being his movement in the pocket is what I think sets him apart, right? He's able to move up in the pocket and make plays, right? The scramble plays that he makes, the explosives they're creating downfield, he's done a really good job of leading this team as their quarterback. And he has that moxie, that playmaker to him that you can see on the tape. You can see guys really rallying behind him because they know the type of plays that he can make. But he's done a really great job for them all year, and that's why they're in this position that they're in, because of good quarterback play by Gardner.
How valuable is it to have a guy like George who's got experience on both ends of the line? Wherever he goes down, you can kind of plug him in. And what Charlie's brought to the table at right tackle. When George was out, yet again the offensive line shuffle.
Right.
He's been through it. Talk about George and Charlie and what they are as tackles now.
It helps a lot with that tackle position when guys are flexible enough to go to both sides, and that's what George has done. Charlie has done it in his career as well. So having George be able to step in, especially when we lose Laramie yesterday, I mean, he steps in and we don't miss a beat, right? He's picks it up, he's rolling, and we're still able to be efficient on offense because of George's flexibility. So happy that George was able to be there, healthy, feeling good, and able to step in for us. Yeah, go ahead.
17 ball game. Everybody's hurt. I mean, including so what's the availability about all men, everybody on the deck? What do you have compared to everybody else? And what do you have for your ball club going into Saturday night?
Well, we'll see what we have. We have a few guys that got nicked up in the game on this past Sunday, but we'll see, how the week goes, and hopefully we can get a few guys back. But whoever is available, we're ready to roll. We're excited about the opportunity. Right? We're not, as always, throughout this entire year, we're not gonna, make excuses about injuries or who's up, who's down. Right? We're gonna go and play our best football and see what happens.
Coach, you find a way to motivate your players a lot. As a former player, getting into this type of situation, with playoff implications, do you tend to lean more on your playing days and what you would, want said to you heading into this game as far as motivating players?
And when it comes to motivating and a game of this magnitude, it's really not a lot to be said. And I think for players, everybody understands where we are. They understand, what this game means. So it's not going to, and I think back to me playing, it's not going to be a lot that a coach has to say to get a guy up for a game like this. Guys are going to be up. They're going to be up as well. It's going to be a faster-paced game. It's going to be a little more physical. Guys have to understand that. That's how these games go. And if you don't get up for this, I don't know what gets you going as a competitor, right? So we're all up for this game. We're all excited about the game. We're excited about the opportunity. We're excited to just go play good football against a really good opponent. And it'll be a great matchup. They've done a great job all year, and for us to be right here at the same spot, right, vying to get in for this playoff opportunity, and what a great matchup between two teams.
Nick, how much does it help you having 16 games of experience of college defenses with this team to know which players you can have the most confidence in certain big situations?
It really helps a lot. As I've gone throughout the year, I really have a good feel for, who I can put in what situations, all right, what positions, and it's all about, John, just how do you put guys in positions to make plays. Right, let them go play fast, not think a lot, but just go play fast and try to make sure I accentuate their strengths and putting them in those positions. But now I have a really good feel for our team, have a really good feel for what our guys do well, and I just have to get out of the way and let them go do that. Let them go play football, go play fast, go play relentless, and that's what I just want to see, our guys playing fast, having fun. All right? Thank you, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Roll Tide.